Hello and welcome to a brand new edition of Swift Kicks podcast. I'm here with the wonderful Nate, mouthful of chips Steve, and Alex just rage quit right before we started. Liverpool's top table still having a laugh. Celtics top of the table still having a laugh. And Manchester United we're all having a laugh at. Not a lot has changed in the 3-month period of time it took in that last international break to take place. How are you, fellas?
Good.
Peachy.
Happy.
Got a wee bit of a tan. But yeah, otherwise
You look
never
great,
better.
Steve.
You look great
Are
too, Nate.
you have you booked your trip overseas yet, Nate?
No, I have not, but literally yesterday I saw like an account that I followed for a while, not official, but they did say it would be, I think May 26th is the day. So I've waited too long. I still kind of want to do it.
Do it.
Yeah, I don't know. I still really want to. It would be a lot of fun. But
Don't check a bag.
yeah. I don't know.
Live on the
We'll
edge.
see. We'll see. I'm maybe start a GoFundMe for me.
Yeah, you guys can donate here. Or you could round up your Waymo or whatever it's called ride account for the cost for Nate.
You put that GoFundMe on Swift Kick socials, you probably reach a pretty big audience. So I think you have some
Let's do
potential
it.
there.
You
Yeah.
get like
You know,
$18. You get at least
I'd rather just go to.
So
I'd rather just, yeah.
well, 17 of it would be like me. So yeah, I don't know. Yeah, my sense of humor is trash. Did you guys see hot off the press in the news today? Pasta Man gets a little bit of the hot seat.
Wait, what? No, what happened?
Nothing has happened yet. That was a bit of a misleading intro. So
That was very
Pascal
misleading.
is opened up in a presser today that even if he wins a quarterfinal and has a good run in the Europa League, he's not confident that'll save his job.
I would agree with that.
If he
That
I'm
was
sorry.
way misleading intro. What the hell were you talking
Dude,
about?
we got Daily Mail Ben over here. Bro.
Yeah, you're welcome. I'm offering clickbait.
Wait, say that again. So wait.
Today he was addressing the press in preparation for the quarterfinal that his squad's getting ready against Frankfurt. We play Frankfurt tomorrow.
Yeah.
And in it, he kind of brought it up and was like, so fully recognizing that even if he wins the Europa League, it might not be enough to prevent him from losing his job.
I think that would be insane if he got sacked and they won the Europa League.
Oh, I thought Ben said if he gets to the quarter or semifinal.
No, they're in the quarterfinal. The quarterfinal game's tomorrow. So it was even if they win the quarterfinal and make progress and potentially win the Europa League, that's not enough to protect him from losing his job at Tottenham.
I would say if he wins the Europa League, then
that's enough to hang on until
that
January.
that should probably be okay. If he doesn't win the Europa League, then I think he's on the chopping block.
He's in trouble.
He's in trouble. Hot water, as we hear.
Yeah, I mean, I don't even know if Frankfurt's kind of nice this year. I don't even know if they can get past. I mean, I don't know. It's a quarterfinal. You never know what's going to happen, but it's he's definitely in hot water for sure. He has been. And I love his more cocky quotes. I always win everything my second year. I mean, I used to like this guy so much at Celtic, and it's a shame. I think the English media has done a pretty tough job on him. You know, they always ask tough questions, but
I don't think they've done him as bad as they could have.
My biggest thing was, he's like, oh, you can't complain about referee decisions until the first one hit Tottenham, and
it's me.
Oh, I can't believe it happened to me. I just can't believe it. And then he's just bitching and moaning, and I'm like, this guy literally is being hypocritical. Like 3 weeks ago, he was literally saying you can't complain. And then he complains, and I'm just like, I don't know, I'm over it.
It'll never happen, but I would love a compilation of Nate's impersonations. I would pay real American dollars for that.
Throw another shrimp on the barbie, mate.
Hey, Alex, while you were gone, we started GoFundMe.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
to get Nate to Liverpool.
Nate to Liverpool.
Get Nate to Liverpool.
I saw that Klopp was invited back to
I saw that
Anfield.
Klopp Anfield return.
Yeah, I saw that. Is that end of the season?
I saw something. Right? Yeah, I saw something else about Klopp. I don't know if you guys saw Oliver Glasner, the Palace coach. He was about to go to Leipzig. He's like almost at a pre-agreement, and then he's like, "I don't want to be under someone like Jurgen Klopp." He's like, "I don't want to be under like the kilt of he has his hand in decisions." And I was like, "Whatever." So I think he's getting a new contract at Palace, which Palace are kind of on. Palace are also on the slight up and up, I think.
I feel like they're just stabilizing. They're like, all right, we're going to secure staying in the Prem.
I mean, hey, keep getting that Prem, TV rights check, staying in the Prem check every year. I think Palace fans are probably pretty happy with that.
Listen to Postecoglou's April. Okay, just hear me out for a second. They opened up April on the 3rd against Chelsea, 1-0. So London derby, they lost. Beat Southampton. Yep, good job. And now they got in like a 2-week turnaround. They go to Frankfurt. They play Frankfurt at home once. They got Wolves, then Forest, then Liverpool. My guy's not surviving the month.
You might as well just give him. There's unless
to prove a point.
I don't know why. I mean, yeah, I guess. But like, even if you sack him, you're still gonna have to pay him out anyway, most likely. And if you let him stay, I don't know how much it's gonna cost. I don't know if it's cheaper one way or the other. But
at this point in the season, what are you doing? Like, if you fire him, nobody's gonna turn around and get you into top 6. That's not happening.
And you're probably anyway. You could go lower. Like, who would be their caretaker? Like, I feel like it's always an old player for Tottenham.
Harry Kane somehow.
I feel like it's always some old, like, is it Ollie? Who's that kid? Skip. He's gonna come.
Darren Bentley comes back.
Yeah, that'd be awesome. Ledley King.
Yeah, exactly.
That'd be cool. I feel like that'd be a good sign up for them. Yeah, there's no way they're getting relegated. No. I think it's more to prove a point at that point.
I mean, Southampton already confirmed to be relegated. Leicester are what? I mean, not mathematically. I'm just going off the cuff here. I'll get a game or two away. Like, surely they're not.
Relegation's done.
It sucks. I love a good relegation scrap. It's over.
Yeah. I mean, the bottom 3 are pretty.
Ipswich would have to win out.
They're pretty
Southampton's gone.
What was it?
Southampton is gone. Leicester is about there. And Ipswich. Yeah, they got to win.
Pour one out.
Well, I mean, if you got to be feeling good if you're Liam Delap, who is just on fire, Will Grigg style.
Who?
Liam Delap. He's their striker. I think he's. I'm gonna throw up a random stat, but he has had so many. His last 10 games, he's had X amount of goals, which is a lot.
Yeah, he's done well.
So I'm sure he's gonna get. God, I don't know. He'll go to Wolves whenever Cunha leaves, or he'll go to Tottenham. We'll sign him. He's a Tottenham player for sure. Yeah. That sucks. Best badge in England, in my opinion. Going back down to the championship.
In England, not even in Premier League. In England.
Yeah, I would say so. Yeah.
Whoa.
2 years old.
Another ignorant take is Scunthorpe.
I like
Scunthorpe.
Scunthorpe is just a hand holding a bar of steel.
It is bad. It really is.
It's actually really bad. Ipswich is like a coat of arms, dude. Ipswich looks like it was created literally in like 1890, and they've never changed it.
It does look like that.
It was made on Word, like the original Word 98.
I feel like Preston's also looks like that too. Preston
looks exactly like Ipswich's, and I like that, like with the little lamb.
Okay.
Yeah, I like that.
I don't mean to take away from the direction that we're going. I just want to gauge a pulse here amongst my fellow Swift kickers. I don't like that. I'm never going to say Swift kickers again.
You just did.
American teams taking on United, FC, Real, Sporting, etc., etc. What are our thoughts on that?
Poor.
Oh wait, sorry. Say that again, Steve. Of Premier League teams buying other clubs.
Not buying.
No. So of American teams taking inspiration from English teams, incorporating Uniteds and FCs and SCs and
I-
Sportings and
I like
Reals.
it. I like it. I was a huge proponent of Charlotte Athletic. I thought Charlotte Athletic would have been an amazing name, and we went with FC. Very bland. I mean, we don't like it when, like, I hate that we even have mascots. I think Charlotte FC's is hilarious. It's kind of funny.
Minty.
I don't want
Minty. What's that guy's name?
Sir Minty.
Yeah.
Cement.
Whenever you see him, I laugh. But I'm like, I don't want a mascot. This is not the NFL. I don't want halftime shows. I don't want there's other things that the sport was created and professionalized and organized in England. And I think it's flattery if we model. It's clearly been extremely successful in England. Just the way everything's been modeled at the club levels. I don't know.
On the
I
flip
like
side, like there's like English and Scottish like professional American football, and their teams' names are like NFL team names.
You're right. Yeah.
Mhm.
They're like, I can't think of an example, but I know that's the way.
Yeah.
I used to be a proponent for it. I used to like it. I don't know why, but something inside me is shifting.
I think there's a line.
Maybe that's where I'm at. There's a line, and I feel like we're crossing it a little bit.
Who's crossing it? Who? Give me an example
Real
of someone crossing
Salt
it.
Lake.
Real Salt Lake is. I mean, they have been
I
there.
agree.
That's a bit of a stretch for me.
It's also funny. It's the most boring freaking state in the union.
But also, like, the reason
modeling each other off some nice, beautiful Spanish coastal cities.
Yeah, Real Salt Lake. Like,
so like FC to me makes sense, but they should call it SC.
No, well, wait, but who's
Nashville
SC? Yeah, that's right. Yeah,
that makes sense, right? I feel like that's an appropriate rip-off.
I can.
The minute you get into Real translates to royal. Like it's not. There's nothing royal about it.
What about Sporting Kansas? Sporting. What's it? Sporting Kansas City? Is that? Okay,
I like Sporting. Yep.
Okay.
Bring back Casey Wiz.
What's the point in Sporting?
Those are great. Those are great logos.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't understand Sporting as a word. Like soccer club or football club, I get.
Like Sporting, I think it also
Sporting
denotes
Lisbon.
like what they do. Like I think it's like like you know how Real Madrid, like Bayern Munich have like ping pong teams, handball teams, soccer teams, basketball teams. I thought it denoted like a sport club, multi-sport club. Maybe someone please correct me.
It's also when you see other teams like called like AC or like something like athletic club.
Right.
Like the club itself has multiple different sports teams, so they're just called like AC.
It's a brand.
City name, AC city name, and then you can use that for every like your basketball team, your baseball team, your whatever.
I get that. I understand that. To me, the MLS rankings of worst soccer teams, I'm just gonna give you the bottom two: Real Salt Lake and then Chicago Fire. They didn't even try.
Chicago Fire is also like got to be one of the worst teams in the last 10 years.
But the name represents it.
Yeah.
Gosh, the worst names. I don't.
If I asked a group of 4-year-olds to name a soccer team, one of them would say Fire.
And the other three would say Inter Miami.
No, they would say like Bumblebees or Transformers. Like it fits in that category of team names.
Yeah. I don't know if it's like the backyard soccer in me or backyard baseball. I don't know what it is in me, but like when I hear like Houston Dynamo or like Columbus Crew, they just kind of they resonate a little bit with me. I don't know what it's about. I don't know.
Fire does not fit that bill. I would put them in a separate bucket. I'm weighing how I feel about that because Chicago Fire has been around since the beginning. And they've not changed their name at all. They've stuck with it. They've changed their emblem a fair few times, but I'm not saying they don't have good ethics. I appreciate the integrity there. But
good. Cincinnati, Orlando City, FC, Philadelphia Union. That's an interesting one.
Mm-hmm.
I can't think of another team with Union, like Union Berlin, but like I don't know if
yeah.
New York City.
They're not putting all like the second names in some of these teams.
Yeah. Montreal Impact. Like that's a
that's a trash.
Crazy Toronto.
They might have trimmed the Impact part off that name. I don't know if that's in there anymore.
I feel like
it's not impactful. CF Montreal.
Yeah, I didn't think so. It's like Club de Football Montreal.
Sneaky.
Club de Football.
Little passive aggressive rebrand.
Yeah.
I
Front.
have issue with whatchamacallit, the Revolution, New England Revolution.
I think Inter Miami is also kind of a strange one.
Austin.
What does Inter mean? I've actually never looked that up.
Internacional Miami.
Someone should Google that. I will say Austin's logo is probably the best logo in the MLS.
And they have Yeti as a sponsor, like the college kid.
I think the Colorado Rapids looks cool.
The old school.
I like the Rapids logo. I like how it's a different shape. I like FC Dallas too.
San Jose.
LAFC is the worst one in my opinion. I think they have.
I don't think LAFC's is.
If I hit the lottery,
it doesn't do anything for me.
And I can create an expansion team, I'm going to create a fake Salt Lake City team.
LA Galaxy is also a pretty interesting name. I can't think of one other team with incorporating the word galaxy into, like, you know what I mean? Like,
yeah,
like originality is there. Sporting KC, I don't know. I like the Wizards. I like the old Wizards.
I like the
badges
shape
that
of
they
the
have.
Dynamo's logo. That's pretty cool. Very Houston.
I feel like a lot of teams, like you look in the USL2, the USL1 championship, et cetera, a lot of badges have just been encompassing just circles. Everybody is adopting circles. Everybody's adopting circles. It's nothing new. Like the circle has been around, like circle badges have been around forever. But I swear almost every new team, like Carolina Core, the list goes on and on. It's just circles. And when you see these interesting
Louisville.
Hey, North Carolina, hey, NCFC originality for shape.
Literally no circles until 5th place, Steve.
Yeah, but keep going. Pittsburgh, Charleston.
Look at the Charleston Battery logo. That is one of my. I've been to their stadium before. I've been to one of their games. That
you like it or not like it?
I love it.
I was gonna say I think it looks sick.
It's freaking awesome. Yeah.
Tampa Bay
Rowdies. That's probably the
Rowdies one actually looks sick too. I actually like that.
Yeah.
I think Hartford's is pretty uninspirational.
So is Miami.
That looks like the city seal.
Yeah.
It looks like Clippy from Clip Art, just like Clippy became AI, and he was like, "Hey, Clippy, make me a badge real quick." He's like, "Yeah, okay, here it is. What do you want?"
The Legion's pretty cool.
Birmingham Legion, yeah.
No, you guys not
Anvil,
feeling
Hammer. It's not for me. It's not for me. It's a little too
RuneScapey.
I don't know what it is, but it's to whatever direction it is in. I like the Rowdies though. The Rowdies actually does looks nice. Greenville, Richmond Kickers.
Hold on.
Union Omaha. There's another Union to go with Philadelphia. Sorry, I said that I didn't want to hijack the direction as to what our conversation was going in.
Now we're good.
And 100%
You literally did.
hijacked it. I 100% hijacked.
What is this team called? One Knox?
Knoxville.
Oh,
You know,
That's
interesting
cool.
story. There's a certain guy who's gotten really popular. He is like the go-to guy for any new team who's looking to create badges. So like that Knoxville badge, Carolina Cores badge, you should see his CV or of what he does. I think Forward Madison, I think he did that. He's made so many badges in American professional soccer. It's unreal. It's the same guy.
Cool.
Everybody consults him. And honestly, when you look at his portfolio of things that he's made, they all look kind of similar. Forward Madison, yeah. That is a unique badge as they come. I mean, I don't.
Madison. Wait, is that Madison, Wisconsin? Why is it a freaking flamingo?
Yeah, that's where you lost me. I was like, like, is there?
That could easily be like a small. That could be like Fort Lauderdale FC.
Yeah, it definitely. Holy shit, I mean, yeah, dude, you sold me to Fort Lauderdale.
I mean, dude, the last time there was a flamingo in Wisconsin is in the zoo.
Not the zoo, the Milwaukee Zoo.
The Milwaukee Zoo, not even in Madison.
You came up with that right off the cuff, Fort Lauderdale, and I was like, "That's it.
I mean, it does.
That is what that is."
So, speaking of round badges, Reading FC. Have you guys seen that in League One?
No. How bad are they doing? I know they're doing bad.
They're like 6th place in League One.
Wait, it's other League One though. Yeah,
but the challenge there is essentially they were forced to sell the club, and they had a due date to get the club sold before that they went into either administration or something like that. They just got a waiver from the EFL. I think it's the EFL, not the FA, managing this. to extend it because the sales keep falling through. So they had a potential
too bad.
buyer, and the buyer didn't get the deal done in time, and then they got an extension to kind of keep the club afloat, if you will. So yeah, there's your update on Reading FC. You were sitting one place above Bolton.
You guys want to know why Madison FC has a?
I do.
flamingo?
Yes.
I
Tell me.
what
really
I'm
do.
saying.
Yeah,
The
I really
city's
do.
official bird is the plastic flamingo lawn ornament.
That's
That's the trashiest thing I've ever heard.
amazing.
I'm never.
I will be
taking that-
relocating effective immediately.
Isn't that where University of Wisconsin is? Isn't it in Madison?
Yeah.
Holy
Yes.
shit. That's fucking
Yeah. Holy
crazy.
shit. Yeah. Dude, that's like a hit joint moment. Like, yeah.
That's
dude,
not
I
a
just
real
hear that. Like,
bird.
is that real?
Like that doesn't count. Someone needs to.
Dude, that is so trashy. That
It
that
must
is
be. It must be so prevalent there that like it's got to be.
Yeah, they were like, yeah, we
It's got
definitely
to be in
have to
every
do
other
it.
lawn or something like that.
Could
for
you
it to be-
imagine the city meeting where like people came forward with ideas and they were like, "Yeah, it's not a real bird." Like,
Dude, there's so many
That's
birds
crazy.
there. There's birds everywhere. There's got
How
to be a
many
bird.
plastic flamingos are in Madison, Wisconsin?
that's amazing.
8.
8. Fucking. I'd be upset. I'd be mad. I'm not even in that state, let alone the city. I'd be mad.
I don't know.
You're the closest though, dude. You can go to the
That's
mayor.
true. Take a ferry. It's the next thing over.
Nice warm ferry, not cold ferry, right? Yeah,
Not at
it'll be
all.
nice and lovely. Yeah.
Yep.
I've taken a ferry on those waters before.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. I can't remember when. It was on the Edmund Fitzgerald. I heard someone whistling that song the other day. I was like, God, what a great fucking song.
That's a good song.
It's
If you look at,
it's such a good song. Like
I
oh,
recently
God.
looked up. I'm going on a tangent here, but I recently looked up
dude,
like unofficial
yeah.
songs of Michigan, and the Edmund Fitzgerald song is like
That's-
renowned. Like it's in every list, whether it's top 1 or top whatever, but it's in every list of like what's the unofficial song of Michigan is the Edmund Fitzgerald song.
That's the only song that makes me want to be on a boat and die on it. Because I want someone to write a song about it. So, I heard Gordon Lightfoot said that's his. He came out whenever. I don't know if he's dead. He was like, "That's my best song
He
I've
is.
ever written."
Oh,
That's
I
the
mean,
best song
sure.
I've ever written. I mean, it is. I mean,
It is definitely his most famous song. That's for sure.
mhm.
I feel like I've watched a documentary about these guys, but it's because at University of Wisconsin-Madison had these 2 students who ran for student government in 1978. They called themselves the Pail and Shovel Party because they were running on the platform that they would turn the student budget into pennies and put it into the student quad, and anybody who wanted to could come bring a pail and shovel pennies into their bucket, I guess. But they ended up winning. And then as they were just like pranksters, and one of their pranks was under darkness, members of this party covered, I guess, one of the hills around there with 1,008 plastic pink flamingos. Because they could only order in a dozen, so they ordered 84 dozen plastic pink flamingos.
Quick math. We got any quick mathers here? 84
Yeah.
dozen.
1,008.
Is that facts? Is that right?
Yeah.
Oh, did you just do it in your head?
No, it's the article I'm reading.
Eat some more nachos, Steve.
Yeah. So yeah, that's part of the obsession, and that's why it's in Madison FC's badge.
I'm glad that we learned that. I think we should. I'm glad that I learned that just now.
Yeah.
No.
This is an educational podcast.
Yeah, very educational.
Yeah, you know.
Do you guys remember that thing I put in the peach? Oh, sorry.
No, go ahead.
Alex.
I was just gonna say
Okay.
some dumb thing.
Do you guys remember in the P chat when I was talking about Subaru Park, home of Philadelphia Union, and
Yes.
how this is old news? It recently came across my feeds, but they are the first American professional soccer specific stadium that is certified zero. What is it called? Zero landfill, I believe, is what it is. Zero
Yeah.
landfill status, which I don't know if like you thought, I don't know what the fuck that means, because that's what I thought. I did some digging into it, and I found out what exactly that means. Because at first I thought it meant that when they built the stadium, it was like nothing went to waste, and I was like, how is that even possible? I'd love to know more about that. It's not. That's not what it is. It is that all waste that's generated during their events is either reduced, reused, recycled, or converted into energy, ensuring that no waste is sent
That's
to
cool.
the landfills.
I like that. I don't know why everyone. It has
Every
to
sports
be.
complex should be like that, no?
I agree. I mean, this. It's maybe there's more cost. The only reason I can't think of why you wouldn't
I'm
do it
sure
is
there's
just
more
more cost. Yeah, but like
But if that becomes the norm, then it doesn't become costly anymore. You know what I mean?
there should be a
Like,
write-off for that. There should be some kind of huge
oh yeah,
write-off. I
big
mean,
time.
and then
Big
you've
time.
got to almost reduce that cost of. I don't know. I agree. I think.
Yeah.
You know,
It says that the initiative aims to divert approximately like 357 odd pound, 357,000 pounds of waste from local landfills each year.
Are you
Basically,
gonna read the part about the cheesesteaks?
that is not in my
I'm on that
notes.
same article.
That is from the
read
press release that amount of waste that they're supposedly diverting is enough to make a Philadelphia cheesesteak 19 miles high and 50 miles wide.
That was not in my notes, but I know what you're talking about. There's 3 bullets as like how they accomplish the zero waste. One is from waste reduction, which is evaluating and modifying products entering the stadium and replacing non-recyclable items with recyclable and compostable alternatives. For example, the park eliminated 47,000 pounds of plastic cups by serving beverages in their original recyclable containers. And second is recycling and composting. They've installed over like 100 special receptacles throughout the stadium to facilitate proper waste sorting by fans. And then fan education, which is the third and final point, which is engaging ambassadors to assist and educate fans on proper waste disposal practice during events. That gets a thumbs up from me. That sounds sick. All of that sounds sick. I don't know, like obviously when I read that and on paper it sounds amazing, but I am curious on the practicality of it, like the real world implementation, and also the longevity of it. Like you can do it for a year, maybe 2 years or 3 years, but like is it a sustainable thing where like it makes sense for the books to do it that way as well as for the planet? If you can make that, if you can juggle all those variables and make it still be a winning formula, that's like kudos to Philadelphia Union, because that's insane.
They do that. It's not the Union though. It's Subaru. It's in
Whatever.
alignment with Subaru because Subaru do it for their cars too. That's what I'm looking up, which is pretty sweet.
Oh, so Philadelphia is the, what do you call it? The catalyst,
The benefactor
or whatever.
Yeah, no, you're right. Keep going.
Yeah. That was it.
Awesome.
Nice. That's cool. I just thought that was cool.
I should log off. I feel smarter. I learned a little bit of geography about Madison, Wisconsin. How to make the planet greener. It's been a good episode.
It seems that like every football ground should implement or incorporate some degree of that. Even if you don't go full tilt into it, you could at least do like, let's just say that amount that Philadelphia is doing is 100% of what you can do. It's not, but bear with me. It's 100%. Surely clubs can like sign on for like 25% and then just
fly
take baby
from
steps.
Philly to Newark just to just to play the Red Bulls, but neither here nor there. Meanwhile, the Red Bulls got like flamethrowers and fireworks and like parachuting into the stadium with a game ball.
Yeah, right.
Offset it. That's pretty cool.
I just thought that was cool. I think that
cool.
ground was released in like 2018, so it's old news. But the zero landfill thing, like I said, was something that came across my radar very recently, and I was like, "What on earth does that even mean?"
It'd be cool if that is still in effect and growing in 3 years.
Yeah, and honestly, if the MLS, this is personal opinion, but I think the MLS, when they're incorporate or like they're admitting all of these new teams, these new franchises, Inter Miami, Nashville, et cetera, San Diego just came in. They should all be, signing on for like The minimum should be like you got to be like 50% or 30%, whatever. Some degree of sustainability in terms of not just being a waste generating pit,
I do know.
It's 2025. I mean, we can do better than just plastic forks and styrofoam food containers and et cetera, et cetera.
Don't
I think
change
if
my
there was-
straw, Steve. Don't change my straw.
Yeah, don't touch my straws. I think if you were, this is a stretch and not happening, but if you were to ever get to a place of relegation, you could never pull that off.
I get where you're coming from because you have to cut costs, cut corners.
Well, just think Detroit City FC isn't going to have the finances to do that. Whereas like Subaru coming in with Philadelphia Union, a heavy hitter in the MLS, not apples to apples there.
A man can dream. I think there's ways to incorporate it, maybe at like smaller scale.
Well, like in Germany, like at the second division game I went to, this happens across all divisions. It's like it's called Pfand, and it's like you have your plastic beer mug, and you drink out of it, and you hold on to that shit until the end of the game, and you get like 3 more mugs of beer, and each one of those is 25. It's like 25 cents, like a euro, 25-cent piece, and you give it to them, and they'll give you $1, or you can be like, I want a 5th beer, take $1 off of that beer. They're like, okay, that's amazing. Cool. But like that's also in their society as well. Like they have like you save all your bottles and stuff, and you take them to this big Fonda machine, and you'll get like 15 euros back just for keeping track of your shit. But like at games, it's lit.
But yeah,
it's when
and is this similar to the bottle deposit in Michigan? Is this similar or no?
Kind of, but they take it one step further, where you get like a discount if you don't make them clean your glass. Is how I'm envisioning this, right? So if you're at if you're at a bar, you get refills. Nate,
are you asking me?
Yeah.
What? I'm pretty sure that you could just ask for cash, or usually it's credited towards your next purchase, which is amazing. It's
wow.
Like, yeah, dude. You'll see people like will have it on their belt loops. You'll see guys looking like the old westerns. Like they'll have like two things stuck in each belt loop, or like how like MLB games, you'll see the snake of cups. You'll see that at Bundesliga.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, dude, they'll be like 20 high. That's like, there we go. That's 10 euro. It's like
Bro,
beers for all the boys.
Dude, the first American team that implements some sort of system like that,
everyone will want to do it because
everybody will want to do it.
Everybody will do it.
That's amazing. Why was this the first time I've ever heard of this?
And this was the last. I mean, it's I think it's across all. I don't think they do it in England. It's very prevalent in Germany. All divisions, 1 through 3, probably even the lowest ones, because they do it everywhere in Germany too. So that's pretty cool.
It's $18 a beer for like a beer at a US match.
Yeah, dude.
It's not $5.
And in Germany, you get those little suitcase holders. Like put
the
I've had one of those before. Oh, you just feel like the man walking around with that shit. You feel like it's a suitcase of money. You're walking around like, I got 6 of these fucking beers right here. Like I'm about to. It's such a good feeling. It's just like,
dude.
I know a man can dream. Steve's dreaming right now. I can see. He can't even look at the camera. He's just dreaming.
I was just thinking. I was like, dude, if there was any team that would incorporate something like that, I could see Detroit doing that. Detroit does some like weird stuff. They would do some stuff like that.
Write a letter. I'll co-sign. I'll notarize it.
Let me hang it. There we go.
God,
no, you got it. You had it the first time. Wait.
No.
Whoa. Oh, I got it mixed up. No, I have mine mirrored. That's why. Fuck. Wait. Yeah. All right. Anyway, we got it. Fuck.
Oh shit.
End the episode. Cancel it.
Remember when I was like, "Hey, we're good." Called it. No.
Did you guys see Harry Kane complaining about Inter Milan? So Harry Kane, he played Inter Milan, right, in the old Champions League.
It was a very good game.
And they lost. And Harry Kane was upset with the players for celebrating as if they had won the tie as a whole and not just round one.
Dude, so I'm sorry if I offended anyone here. They're Italians. Have you ever seen Inzaghi celebrate a goal? He would celebrate a goal against the lowest side in Serie A like he just won the World Cup.
Yeah.
It was a good goal. It was a great goal. I'm pretty sure it was at the very end of the game. and maybe Kane shouldn't have hit the post. So, I mean,
wait. So who are we mad at here?
Kane.
Harry Kane. I mean,
Okay, just make
whiny boy.
I mean,
just trying to figure it out.
I've been on the tail end of some very bombastic Italian celebrations, and you're just like, well.
Great word choice, bombastic.
Yeah,
Mr.
Love it.
Bombastic.
I knew that was coming.
And how about Arsenal? I got to say, those are two of the most perfect free. Literally, the most. If you watch his second one, I forgot who's standing next to him.
I was about to say,
he like puts his head in his hands. He was like, "Oh my god."
What's better?
I got to say,
the second one.
Second one.
100%. Second one.
First one.
100% second
I
one.
will say with the first one, the commentator said it literally curled 2 feet outside the goal and then back in.
That's pretty cool.
But the second one, if I saw on Twitter, they have still frames. Sure. They have still frames. It's without hitting the post of the bar. It is right there. But I got to say, where was this Real Madrid in 2018, 2021 for Liverpool? That would have been really nice. Just a little sad. Just very annoyed.
The fact that you've already scored a free kick against this guy in this game, and then your second attempt is to not go over the wall and behind it, but to go on the side of the goalkeeper, and the goalkeeper in question is Thibaut Courtois. It's not like no bum, you know what I mean? Like
he's one of the best goalkeepers in the world.
He's one of the best goalkeepers in the world, and you're gonna hit it on his side. And yeah, everything about the second one, I'm like.
He had a couple sets of double saves too, in both halves, where like he just like a wrister and then a save to the floor. I mean, I knew there would be some dark arts. Of course, we know Real Madrid's going to make it really interesting. Poor Dortmund today. Dortmund just can't. Dortmund need appointing Nuri Sahin. I really like Nuri Sahin as a player. That was a horrible decision to make him manager, obviously. They need a massive reset. Maybe they need like a 10th place finish, get some people sacked, because they're really bad.
Working wonders, Manuel.
Marco Royce went out when he should have.
Yeah, that too. It's just but some good champions. I mean, and then PSG Villa today. Kvaratskhelia had just an insane game, insane goal. I mean, he's ridiculous. I'm
really curious. We'll see what Villa's like at home. I don't really know what it's going to be like. I don't know if Villa Park's a big fortress or whatever, but surely a team has to be more advantageous.
It'll be
playing
loud.
At home.
I think it'll be loud. I think going from Paris to Birmingham isn't exactly comfort.
Birmingham.
And what was the other one? It was Barcelona. Lewandowski with 2 beating.
Dortmund. He had. I think it was his second goal. His second goal that I saw, where he just rolled it in. He just looked like Dortmund, Lewandowski. He still moves the same. He doesn't have to move that much, but like he just looks good, and I'm happy for him that he's not regressing like we're seeing other guys. He seems to just he's doing it for Barcelona. Yeah, for real.
Did you guys see the shenanigans? Not the shenanigans, but the trash talking going on from Lyon's Matic.
I did.
It's pretty funny. Matic was basically in the press saying that Onana is one of Man United's worst goalkeepers. And like at surface value, like you should just ignore it. But like clearly they took the bait. Because now
Onana did or United did?
United as a whole. So like Amaron's in the press addressing it, saying he's not leaving him out of the squad. Like the press is
everyone's in on it. Okay. We're all
escalating.
Okay.
Which just tells me that Onana is definitely one of the worst keepers Man United's ever had.
I like Onana. I just don't think
better
he's very
recently.
consistent.
He has been a little bit better
recently. Yeah, but
there's just that you want your keeper to be like super predictable.
Yeah, exactly. That's
not.
With a team like United that has so many with a team like United that was so successful, and now that they're not, you're going to be trying to figure out the easiest thing to do is to point fingers. And where's the easiest place to point fingers besides the manager is going to be the goalkeeper. Like,
I don't think so. I think he's earned that right.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, definitely. He definitely has. But Steve's right. But you're both right. I mean, Yeah. Yeah.
Some of his performances, encourages people to kind of like jump on his back about things, but also like like you guys are saying, he's been performing fairly well as of late, but no one's really talking about that. But I guarantee the next time he has like a blunder,
He hasn't been playing fairly well.
Oh, I thought you just said he has.
No, Nate said
Recently.
that. I
I
don't
think
agree.
recently,
He has
I mean,
done better
comparatively.
than he had before. But like, honestly, United's back four is in shambles, right? So he gets.
They're gonna point the
more.
goalkeeper though.
Yeah, but the thing is if you watch Man U, just pay attention to his turnover rate. He cannot.
Bananas?
Yeah, he cannot find a team member. Like he can play to that front line. Like he'll find his back four, but the minute he tries to like pick out with a throw or a kick or anything like that, it's a turnover. Like he cannot keep the ball.
So he can't hands or feet. His distribution
No.
is just not that great.
He's kind of a sketchy decision maker.
You would have think being at Ajax would have taught him some serious fundamentals. I don't know. It's a very fun. I mean,
did he come direct from Ajax? He came from Inter, didn't he?
Yeah,
he went from Ajax, then Inter, then.
But you just think that's it's like, hey, you're gonna be a great goalkeeper, but also you're gonna be great at possession and distribution. And clearly, that's just not. I think he was always a shot stopper, but now with a horrible defense, you can't. Yeah.
I will say though, I did watch Milan, AC Milan play Fiorentina over the weekend. And De Gea,
this might be going.
It's kind of cool to see De Gea again because I'd forgotten he was there.
Is he good? I didn't.
He did not look great, and I was sitting there like, man, I miss him. And then they kind of blew.
You don't want him back, man.
Like no, you don't want him back.
I've been seeing. I saw headlines this week about him being rumored to coming back to United. Did you guys? Did anybody else see this, or is it just
United thing of all time?
Yeah, I'd heard it. That's a bad idea.
Do it.
We need a young keeper that we can develop for a little bit.
Or
did anybody else see this, or is it just? Did anybody else see that? Or no?
I didn't. I didn't. I think I saw that a while ago, Steve. I don't know if I saw that this week.
Oh, I definitely saw it this week, and I was like, if I was David De Gea, I'd run the opposite direction.
Oh God, I'm not. I think I saw Mateus Cunha from Wolverhampton linked to United. Like, the only thing taking me there is wages.
Yeah.
Like, and they're paying him well. I mean, Daniel Ratliff is going to.
They're going to pay you a bunch to get you in there, and then when they sell you a year and a half later, you're going to be going on a fraction of the cost because it didn't work out. But nobody works out there. You know what I mean? No one's stock raises at United. Everyone's stock drops at United
until you leave, and then McTominay,
until you leave.
Anthony. I mean, it's unbelievable. Real quick, just speaking about, did you guys see that Premier League's guaranteed to have 5 teams in the Champions League after Arsenal?
I did see that.
Yeah.
Gotta love the coefficient.
Gotta love it. It's either between Spain or Italy for the other country that gets the extra spot.
So that means, what's the knockout look like? I mean, there's still Barcelona it's Barcelona and Inter.
Right?
So, so it'll be. I mean,
continue your thought. We still have another fixture to go through, right? Or it's not. There's another.
Yeah, it's only the first leg.
Okay.
Yeah. So I assume whoever makes it the furthest, but it also goes. It also goes down to the Europa League. No, I'm sorry. For Champions League, I guess if Barca goes further than Inter, Spain will receive that additional spot. And is it really that easy? Am I simple?
I think it is. I think it is.
I'm not familiar with the technicalities here. I'll put my hand up and say it. I'm not.
Yeah.
Cool. Coefficient's a little weird. I thought the coefficient was like going away a couple years ago.
Yeah, it's one of those things that probably should.
Social Security.
Yeah, it just does not compute with a modern fan.
That's funny.
Just a life alert person of the week.
Ooh.
We haven't seen it in a while.
Pep Guardiola's coming.
This could be the most dramatic story of the season to give Chelsea a place in the Champions.
Are you fucking kidding me?
This team
was that Ten Hag?
Yeah. This team is the Colorado Eagles. Whoever this player is.
No way. You can't, guys. You fucking can't. You can't. Come on.
I don't get it.
I've stopped Nate. It's great podcast material. Nobody has any idea what just came up on screen.
Like and subscribe for more of
Yeah,
this.
follow us on YouTube.
I need to explain that.
Go 45 minutes into the show and
And looking at his screen, I don't get it.
Dude, I thought he was. Oh my god, dude, that is ridiculous. That's ridiculous.
You can't, dude. You can't. You can't.
That is the most out of pocket shit I've ever seen. You can't be doing that.
You hate this guy before he's even stepped foot into your facility. Why you
Oh
can't?
my god, dude.
Who was the
Oh my
coach that had the
God.
really bad introduction? It wasn't Lamps.
Yeah.
That's up there with Lamps'.
Oh, man.
Oh,
All right, I gotta. Where are they now?
Okay.
hell yeah.
You top that.
Yeah, it better
holy
be like.
shit!
Yeah.
That was crazy.
Is it Cooper Gay?
If this happens to be Thomas Hitzelsberger, I'm gonna lose my shit.
Well,
Awesome,
alert,
yeah.
it is not.
That was crazy.
Can't wait to go look at that after this.
PR marketing every so I was like, yeah, dude, send it, submit. That was great.
Send it. Like they know they're gonna get retweets, but like they're also gonna just be like, "You fucking idiot." I might retweet that shit right now.
It's on the Real Swift Kicks Twitter account.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
All right, Benjamin.
Yeah. What is it?
This person currently has a 25-year age gap between them and their spouse. There's your hint.
Is it Lautaro Martinez?
No.
There's 25. He's surely not.
Isn't he dating like Wanda Nara or whatever?
I don't know who that is.
Is he Italian?
No, he is not.
Is he?
Is it Adam
is he
Johnson?
Nope.
Is it Gylfi Sigurdsson?
Nope.
I like how we're just going for names. Just all in. All the chips are in on just names. Just.
Only
There's a
those
lot
who know will
behind what
know
you're
what
picking those
mine
names
was.
to, but
hilarious.
I'm gonna try and narrow this thing down. Is this person currently retired?
Retired from playing, yes.
So he coaches.
He's cut out. Did you say retired from playing?
Correct. Nate is on to something.
So he's a coach. Does he coach a Europe? Is he national or club team
Coaches at a club team.
in Europe?
Yeah. Yes.
Why did you say? What do you mean? Is it?
Brexit's a
A,
thing.
huh?
Brexit.
Does he?
Oh, Brexit. Okay. Wow. Thank you. There we go. Okay.
Well,
All
they're
right,
English,
thanks.
right? It's an English
Okay.
team, right?
So they're English. Ben's trying to
Right.
speed this along. Clearly.
Is this person English?
Yes. Goodness gracious, Angry Elf.
Playing the Prem.
It did play in the Prem. 493 caps in the English leagues. I cannot figure out quickly if it
Does
was
he manage in the? All right. So he manage. So does he manage in the Premier League?
Yes.
Currently?
Yeah.
Eddie
And
Howe.
he's English.
I'm not
Graham
gonna get
Potter?
this. I'm not gonna get this. You guys are gonna get it before me.
No, it's not Graham Potter. Is it Graham Potter?
Nope.
Eddie Howe.
English?
Let's focus on this person's playing career.
Why? No.
The clubs. This person
Why?
spent
Why?
because you're just gonna be all over the place.
I mean, there's only 20 guesses you could
spent
have.
Their entire career at two clubs and is now coaching for one of those clubs.
I'm
Kieran
trying to
McKenna.
I'm not looking at technology, but
Yeah.
Is this
I
a
kinda
former
was
Manchester
for a minute.
United player?
Nope.
Yeah,
Well,
that
well-
little. Yeah.
Nate
the
probably
little-
doesn't love this person. Did some time in the second division championship. Reached an FA Cup final.
Did they score against Liverpool or something? Yeah. What's
Was
the
in a
basis?
Euro and in a World Cup.
David Moyes is Scottish, so it's not David Moyes.
what other
I'm-
English coaches?
I don't know. A
Who's
feel
the
like
coach of Crystal Palace?
is he dual nationality? Is there a trick
Nope.
question there?
No twist.
No twist. Okay, so I feel like I've said all of the English coaches that manage. It's not.
I mean, what do we got? Pep, Arteta, Nuno.
He is not the head
Moyes.
coach. He was a caretaker
You,
manager.
fuck,
Oh my god.
You
you little shit!
slimy
You just
son of a
lied.
bitch.
There's no twist. That's a
That's
twist.
not a twist. Y'all just didn't ask the right question.
Oh wait, so wait. I read about a caretaker today.
Mick McCarthy.
Wait, Mick McCarthy is a caretaker for someone right now?
I don't know.
So let's drive this a little bit closer to home. Which squad or players, group of people would Nate not like?
Everton.
Okay. Prolific player that's not attacking.
Barry Ferguson.
That spent a long time at Everton. 13
Cahill?
years to be perspective. Nope.
Why are we so bad at this? This is Barry Ferguson's Scottish. Sorry.
Rusk.
They retired in 2020. They played in the 2014.
Wait, retired when?
2020. Played for England in 2014 World Cup.
Oof.
Frank
Gareth
Lampard.
Barry? No,
Frank
Gareth Barry.
Lampard is in the
Also
second
played
division.
at Wigan.
That's Gareth Barry, isn't it?
Had a brief spell as interim manager. From Kirkby.
I have no fucking idea.
Bro, you're stumping
ready?
me right now.
It's not like Dominic
I'm not.
Calvert-Lewin. I don't think he's managing.
No,
Wait,
he's-
2014. All right, 2014
Baines.
England squad.
Leighton
Stop.
Baines.
Leighton Baines is not. Where is he a caretaker manager?
He is not currently. He was for like a game this year for Everton. He's the assistant coach.
Wait.
I swear we asked if he was a current manager, and I swear this guy said yeah.
He is.
I'm
He's
not-
the assistant manager.
This guy.
I want to.
This guy right
Yeah.
here.
This one?
Nope, this one right here.
My fingers.
Yeah.
All right, y'all haters. Whatever.
All right. So where is
I
Leighton
did
Baines
say
now?
get off
Where
the
are
coach,
him and his
but
sideburns now? Tell me.
Is Everton's assistant manager?
Just note to self, guys. We gotta ask.
Details matter.
Our initial fact-finding questions with Ben have got to be
A little more pointed.
ironclad.
Detailed.
Yeah, very detailed.
Sorry. I thought that was going to be easier. I really thought that was going to be a quick one.
That's
I'm
what she
shocked.
said.
Yeah, no.
What was that, Alex? I didn't hear that.
That's what she said.
I'm sorry. One more time. Thanks for playing, guys. Alex just quit. Leighton Baines, probably left back in England history. I don't know.
Did you say the best left back in England history?
One of.
Oh, okay.
Not a lot of great left backs that have
I
come
think
out.
Ashley Cole was probably that one. No.
Yeah.
The greatest by far. Like probably still.
Okay, just making sure we're on the
Can
same
you name
page.
two others? I can't. No.
All right.
Where are they now?
Yeah, I think it's probably
Cool.
it.
Should we do some trashy teas?
Yeah.
Jeez.
Trashy teas. What? What do you?
All right. Premier League. From I guess Saturday, kicking off with Man City Crystal Palace through next Monday, Bournemouth Fulham.
I'm not hedging. I'm not hedging any bets on Leicester anymore, man.
I'm going Everton to beat Forest.
Leicester don't want to win.
Dude, Leicester looks so bad against Newcastle. I
They've
mean,
got
that was
nothing to play for. They're relegated. You know what I'm saying? That's the
not
problem
yet,
with-
dude. So if they had won that game, yeah, they would still be like.
Honestly, shame on
65
Leicester for
points
not seeing this down the road. Like the path that they were on, all they needed to do was look up 20 feet ahead of them, see down the road, and see that there was a ravine, a road closed sign,
Slow
and then
motion.
a ravine right there. The 38-year-old Jamie Vardy leading the front was one. I could go. I mean, what did you think was going to happen, Lester? Anyway, trashy tease.
Yeah, I'm going Everton over Forest.
Late collapse.
I feel like I bet on like Leicester to cover the spread against Newcastle because Newcastle's been so good recently. Just like our fearless admin says that they'll have a good run and then they'll trip up against someone really bad. And I really want to say that United are going to get a result against Newcastle, but Newcastle still look really good and United still look really bad. So I just really, I'm gonna say it just to piss off Alex because I'm in the mood for it. So
Okay.
glory, man.
United looked good against City.
They did. City also looked like dog shit. City looked horrible, and I loved every minute of it. So
Tottenham over Wolves.
Nice.
Is that spicy? I don't really know. Do I
Kind
care?
of is now.
No.
yeah, it definitely. I mean, I think Wolves aren't mathematically safe, but like we said, they pretty much are.
I think
12
a win
points
gets
off.
them to that spot.
Yeah, pretty much.
I'm going to do Bournemouth over Fulham.
Bournemouth, I like that too.
I
Bournemouth,
looked at that one.
if you look
Fulham
at the table,
looked
dude,
Fulham,
from 4th to 10th, anyone can get that from 5th to 10th.
I feel like
Yeah.
Fulham are like dangerously close to European football.
Yep.
Yeah, Fulham looked good against Liverpool. We also look like shit. Fulham looked really good. Very fast, very lethal.
Boys,
Cool.
that's
Wow.
another episode in the bag.
Oh,
Yep.
Steve said we're done, so we're done. Thanks for
All
listening,
right.
We're
people.
done.
Yeah.
We're done. Stop listening.